Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Do we have something to worry about here? Is there a problem with the adoption of XRP and on-demand liquidity? I say no. But here's the headline from Daily Hodl. Concerned and alarmed? Question mark. Hence the inflection going up like that. XRP investors debate future of top cryptocurrency in payments startup Ripple. Shout out to Poochie for tagging me along with XRP community member Galgatron. And before we even dive in, I will share with you Galgatron's response just to set the table. This is his response to the article. LOL, garbage. Idiots talking about things they don't understand. Why hasn't on-demand liquidity taken off in countries with regulatory clarity? Because there's hardly any corridors yet. I love that. Did I heart it? Okay, I already hearted it. Good. I want to make sure I hearted that on the Twitters here. I like that. I get a kick out of Galgatron. He's a sharp guy. I love his insight, and he's regularly pretty comical as well. But before we go any further, if you would please delicately tap that like button, I would certainly appreciate the support. You don't have to. You can still hang out. You are welcome here. But if you would be willing to, just know that deep down in my heart, I will be eternally grateful. Also, go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel. Don't cost nothing, son. Come on. I mean, the price is right. All right, time to dive in. Concern and alarm. Again, XRP investors debate future of top cryptocurrency and payment startup Ripple. XRP investors are voicing their concerns about the top crypto asset. So let's find out who's being a little baby back bitch. I'm just teasing. I actually, just to be clear, I am very sympathetic to people that have skin in the game, and especially with the price fluctuations, I totally get when people are freaking out. But let's just take a measured approach and engage in some critical thinking here. After a brief price surge to about 34.4 cents in mid-February, I hate it when they word it like this. This is not true. Ripple's native cryptocurrency, Audible Scythe, which I understand is the only type of Scythe, or it's not a Scythe, it's not Audible, but it's funny. Just let me say it. So Ripple's native crypto, no, it's just XRP. Ripple's native nothing, blah, blah, just write XRP. This is factually incorrect the way you're stating. But anyway, it has dropped back to earth. That's how they write. The fourth-ranked digital asset by market capitalization has seen gains of about 5% in 2020, trading around 20 cents at the time of writing. The modest increase pales in comparison to Bitcoin, which has seen gains of about 32%, and Ethereum, which has surged 101% on the year. Okay, so and then again, I have to point this out every single time they say crap like this. Fair enough, and I don't mind facts are facts, all right? But the only problem I have with stuff like this is it seems to me that a lot of crypto media outlets, they want to paint a narrative, and they will cite whatever timeline makes it possible for them to paint that narrative. So here's a fun fact. Just to put things in perspective, over the last several years, XRP has outperformed Bitcoin. Well, how about that? Isn't that convenient? I just picked a timeline that suits my narrative of XRP doing well, right? Okay, and it's true, though. XRP absolutely has outperformed Bitcoin over the last several years. Who cares? I'm just saying, But with the price of XRP seeming in purgatory, a Redditor is asking whether anyone is concerned and alarmed with the constant pivoting and lack of clarity from Ripple. The San Francisco payment startup owns more than half of the total supply of XRP and is pushing for adoption of the cryptocurrency on multiple fronts. Like I've said this before, and I am absolutely going to say it again right now. Why the hell is Ripple pivoting a bad thing? If they're doing something and it's not working, or they think that even if it's working, it could be done better if they make a change, why would you not want them to do that? Why is the fact that they're adjusting their business model to any freaking degree? Why is that a concern? My gosh, I've cited, I'm sorry if some of you probably heard this before, but I'll briefly say it again. I'm a business owner, and about, I don't know, how far in? Maybe we're 3 years into our 10-year life cycle. We've been around for like 10 and a half years at this point, but about 3 years in, the entire industry we were operating in it shifted. It was a dramatic shift, and I had to pivot and create an entirely new business model just to survive, and it freaking worked. Praise the baby Jesus. I'm just saying, it worked. Why is pivoting bad? If I didn't pivot, I wouldn't be in freaking business now. Like, critical thinking, guys. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be mean about it. I'm just saying it. And I feel strongly about this stuff. Like, the people that want to give Ripple crap over adjusting their business model and improving it, it just doesn't make any damn sense to me. So here's a quote from him. Last year, the deal with MoneyGram per Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse was a game changer and bigger deal than Libra this year. It was just a pilot. Years ago, we per Brad focused on cross-border payments. Now it's decentralized exchanges with a 5-year goal. Dozens of banks will hold XRP. 300 plus customers in 40 countries. Customers of what? Well, come on. Can I pause right there? RippleNet. Customers of RippleNet. All right. And some of which are using the on-demand liquidity, which is a portion of RippleNet utilizing XRP as a bridge currency. But anyway, the quote continues. What are they paying for? Zero clarification. To me, Ripple seems aimless, having a great product, but trying to find something it's good for. I could not disagree more than that. Ripple is laser focused on what they're doing. Are you not familiar with Brad Garlinghouse's Peanut Butter Manifesto back when he was working at, that was Yahoo, right? I know he worked at AOL, but I believe it was at Yahoo. He worked there, and he wrote this open letter to his fellow employees. And it became affectionately known as the Peanut Butter Manifesto, because within it he was talking about how Yahoo is spreading their resources too thin. So when you're writing here that Ripple seems aimless, I could not disagree more. They are laser focused on this use case of XRP as a bridge currency, creating the internet of value. What do you mean aimless? How aimless? Their general business model is well known. So to me, this doesn't make sense. And as far as banks utilizing XRP, holding XRP, well, funny enough, Brad Garlinghouse in 2018 predicted that banks would be custodying digital assets in 2019, and so he was off by at least half a year, but pretty accurate. Still pretty accurate. And the neat thing, as far as banks holding XRP, that's the neat thing about this business model, is they don't have to. They can tap into the liquidity that's available on cryptocurrency exchanges that are partnered with Ripple. Those are pools of liquidity. That's the point of this, right? I mean, banks could choose to ultimately hold XRP if they want to, but that seems, at least today, so far outside of their business model, and there's risks associated with it relative to volatility. And so I'm not saying it won't ever happen, but they don't need to do it, and that's kind of the awesome sauce part of this, right? Anyway, piece continues. Some Redditors countered by pinning the blame of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission for not providing clearer regulations. They say Ripple is hamstrung by the ongoing unregistered security lawsuits. I think they're just moving forward. I don't think that's the case. Fair enough point to bring up. I don't think so. I really think that Ripple's moving forward. They're doing their thing, and they're just fighting any sort of nonsensical lawsuit that comes along, and that's what all of them have been to this point pretty well. Ripple just does their best to swat them down. Anyway, here's a quote. Banks and financial institutions in countries that do have regulatory clarity still aren't rushing to get on board with on-demand liquidity. It's becoming more clear that no one really is interested in on-demand liquidity. Time to start throwing this S word at a different walk to see if it sticks. Guys, I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh here. You have a perfectly functional use case for an actual cryptocurrency. It's the only cryptocurrency that is enterprise ready, actually being used in the commercial production of something, and I'm sorry, it's just not developing fast enough for you, so we need to stop it and see if it can stick to something else. What a bunch of tripe. No, this is working. You just need to continue to build out corridors. And that's why we go back to this quote from XRP community member Galgatron, who said, LOL, garbage. Idiots talking about things they don't understand. Why hasn't on-demand liquidity taken off in countries with regulatory clarity? Because there's hardly any corridors yet. There we go. I don't know what that voice was, but it's pretty cool. If you want to, I'll bring it back. Just let me know if you want to. Just drop it in the comment section below. I'll totally do it. I don't know what the hell that was, though. But anyway, more optimistic Redditors are pointing to Ripple's partnership with the financial titan SBI Holdings as a sign of what's to come. The companies are gearing up to launch on-demand liquidity in Asia later this year. And it just goes back to this concept of people don't have enough patience, and it's this type of feeling that leads to people emotionally buying and selling because they don't know what the hell they're doing. They just don't. And that's why, to me, I'm not offering financial advice, but just to be clear, I'll be happy to share what I'm doing. I'm holding. I don't want to time markets. I don't want to second guess what's going on here because I see real world forward progress with the adoption of XRP. I really do. And my entire investment thesis is that utility matters and will win the day. So I'm sorry, mister, if it's not happened fast enough for you, but like, chill out, bro. It's going to be okay. Okay, I think it's going to be okay. Oh my. That's it for this video. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a simple XRP bot. Beep, boop, beep. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.